7 days out from Election Day, both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump's campaigns are exhausting every option to try and earn votes. Our Jalen Banks joins us now from the News Center on how they're trying to attract young voters. Jalen?
Eric, for years, we've experienced the door knocking, the signs in yards. In the past few election cycles, we've seen the use of social media to try to earn and turn out voters. But what if I told you our presidential candidates could be using one of these to try to earn votes of young people? We've seen these.
The border is secure.
And these when campaigns are trying to earn our votes. Recently, we've seen a new tactic. Both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Trump appearing on podcast, a medium with a high percentage of young people.
People thinking about the election a lot more than in past years, because I think young people are terrible at voting. So I think it's probably getting a lot more people out to the polls.
It's more accessible. It feels like it's just more catered towards us because our vote does matter.
According to the Pew Research Center, 48% of podcast listeners ages 18 to 29 listen to a podcast a few times a week.
I think it's definitely made their campaigns more visible to especially like people our age. I do think it's like a smart tactic.
And just this week, the Harris campaign is taking a new approach, reaching voters through video games, as the campaign has now been seen on one of the most popular games in the world, Fortnite.
I do know a lot of people that play games, especially Fortnite, has a big population of people that play it. So I can definitely see it actually being like a really good way to market and kind of inform people about the different candidates.
And some feel these efforts validate the young voter's voice.
I think the student vote in Madison is insanely important. Almost in any college town, it's going to be really important.
Now, earlier in the election cycle, both campaigns shared with News 3 that there would be an increased effort in reaching voters through social media as well. Now, with video games and podcasts, it'll be interesting to see if come Election Day, it'll get candidates over the top.